So, very welcome here to this breaking news, guys, okay? As you might know, in my personal opinion, one of the smartest people on Wall Street, Chamath Palihapitiya, is launching about 26 SPAC companies in the next couple of years and decades to come. Now, what does it mean? This means that we are seeing every now and then a brand new SPAC company, okay, by Chamath, an announcement. And I just was, chilling at the pool here in Dubai because, as you might know, I'm back in Dubai, and Chamath just broke on Twitter that he is revealing what is his next SPAC. IPOC is the now formal name for this really interesting company. This time it's health. It's the health industry that he wants to disrupt, a 10x opportunity in his opinion. Now, I just jumped off on CNBC because it was just live on CNBC, and I wrote down a couple of notes to make it summarize in just 10 minutes what you need to know. And I posted this on my Instagram as well. So please go and follow me on Instagram so you don't miss this kind of breaking news ever again. Wolf of Dubai Danny, very, very easy. Just type it in, follow me there, and you will never miss something similar again. Now, the company is called Clover Health. It's not yet profitable. They're expecting profitability in 3 years from now. So just for you to let you know, you would invest here on a money burning business as of today. Okay. However, what I really like about Chamath is he is trying, to put things into a very, very easy perspective, which I think it's fantastic, and he doing it super very well. And, he explaining it in such a way that you think, wow, this guy is not only super smart, and I would be so smart like him, but you always think, there is something very, very right about this, what he has about to say. So I think it's super interesting what he is trying always to show us in this new SPAC world, the king of SPACs. If I might say this here for the very first time, 26 SPAC from IPO A until IPOZ. Now we are at IPOC, so you can see where this is going. He is about to own 5 to 10%, as my knowledge goes, and my memories from the recent CNBC interview. And let's dive in, because he has something that I really like. So every time he investing into a new opportunity, we will go through this and what I think, and what is really important here to understand. But then I want to go and show you this kind of one letter or one page investment case is really super interesting, because it shows you what he is looking for when entering a new investment. So here's the investment thesis for Clover Health: disrupting healthcare by delivering better outcomes at lower costs. So summary: healthcare is a basic human right, and as a result has become an enormous part of the economy. Americans spend 3.65 trillion US dollars. This is a huge number, guys, okay? Huge market in healthcare expenses in 2019, representing almost 18% of GDP. So all of this value that we are creating in the USA, over a whole year, it's going 80% of it going into healthcare. Can you imagine? 20%, almost a fifth of all the money. Now, in the past 50 years, per capita spend in healthcare has increased 31 times. Okay, this is huge. However, despite spending so much money, our life expectancy is shrinking and our health is deteriorating. So what I don't understand is, I think, this is like a general sentence, because I think that he's speaking about the last 50 years, but I don't think that the life expectancy is actually went shrinking from 1950. But we can Google that in a second. However, spending so much money. Okay, Americans now live less than 80 years of age. This is much less than other countries, and most of these diseases are people that, older of an age, like 60 years and older. What is also important, what was here important, I think, over the next decade, our belief is that Clover Health will build large market adoption and shareholder returns by bending the curve in healthcare, delivering better outcomes at lower cost. So the first thing when I saw this, and I read this before, was that, okay, now this is quite interesting because, we are in a very, very interesting part of history right now, right? Health is now being on the focus right now here. So I think, playing this card of health and healthcare and make it for everyone better and more affordable is something that I really like. So this is a quite interesting field. However, let's move forward into the letter or investment thesis. So once they, or their product is obviously here that they're having a kind of software. So he describes that it's also a tech company and not only a health company, and people who are using it, like doctors, are having less waste, lower cost, and can better manage their patients. They have 22 fewer hospital visits and 23 fewer AR visits. Clover Health's initial market is Medicare Advantage, private Medicare for people over 65 years old, MA. Because they are the most frequent users of healthcare, and it's where improvements in incomes are most urgent needed. Okay, so they are definitely focusing on that. MA is a 270 billion market, so also here a huge market in 2020, and expecting to grow to a 590 billion market by the next 5 years. Now, what else is here important? They are ready to scale, obviously, right? Including a partnership with Walmart, and some kind of governmental associations. Now, the next slide is also very important. So as you can see from this slide, definitely you can take away that it's not only a health company, it's a tech company as well. Their product are helping people to get better and cheaper health care. Plus, it's a huge market, especially the MA market, so the people who are 65 years old and older, who are a more frequent user of healthcare, are growing to a $590 billion market. So huge market here. And the next and final slide is a little bit about the valuation and about the membership / revenues. So as you can see here, it's a 3.7. Let's start in the top. Actually, I really like the growth of the MA membership. So as you can here see that we almost 5 times in 2 years, and then we double almost in the next 2 years again. So the growth is definitely interesting here, in my personal opinion. Moreover, then you have the revenues, $500 million revenue in 2019, and then expected in 2021 $880 million, so almost double. Then we had another doubling or even more in the next 2 years after that. So this is also interesting to see. And the enterprise value of 3.7 billion currently that this deal is based on. We having a kind of 4.2 PS ratio if you are considering the estimated 2021 revenues, and a 2.1 if you considering the 2023 expected revenues. Now, you might think right now, well, why they are basing this on revenues in the future? And I think Chamath said it a couple of weeks ago, which I think is very important to understand. He says and claims in his personal opinion, and I agree on that actually, that as long we see very cheap money on the market, we will absolutely needing to adjust to a more in the future looking valuations, right? So if you're doing an valuation or doing an investment, make sure to absolutely think more into the future than when we had 10 years back or 15 years back lower interest rate, and some of those analysts cannot adjust to that, and that's why they are missing on so many opportunities like Tesla, for example, or other companies. I'm quite exciting for that, because it's a totally a game into the health industry. I have to be honest though, I kind of always don't like the health area, but you have to really differentiate here, because some companies like Pfizer, they are producing medication to go out, or Regeneron or whatsoever, and then you are having on the other side the healthcare provider, which is more of a Clover. So it's not really both is the same. I don't like to invest into those that create medicine, because it can be so volatile, guys. They can say we having this monstrous cancer saving, life saving medication, and in the end it doesn't pass the FDA approvals. Okay, so while I'm opening here Yahoo Finance and showing you that, make sure to stamp up. This would be highly appreciated. I know some people are asking, is it me? No, that's not me. But I always appreciating a thumb up, and also obviously I am appreciating if you're following me on Instagram, Wolf of Dubai Danny, just for those who just switched in. So let's have a look. You can find this company and invest into this company already by looking for the, let me put myself here on the screen as well. As you can see here, the futures are quite up. So IPOC is currently 11% in the negative, guys. Okay, so if you are on the hunt, let's see what the 1 month chart, the lowest here was 24th of September, 11. So 11, and then basically now somewhere around 1268 before today, and then we lost about 11.36%. It seems that the people, don't like that company that much. Now, we shall see in the next couple of days how this will change. So I'm staying a little bit away from that just because it's not my type of investment. If you like health, if you, seeing this tapping into this huge health market that is absolutely insane by those numbers, then you are very welcome for sure. There will be some 23 other IPOs by Chamath, and I'm sure, I'm guaranteeing you that I'm definitely investing in one of them. Which one exactly, I will let you know in my daily vlogs and live stream. Thank you very much for tuning in, and have a very, very successful day on the stock market.